Hey, Namaste Goddess, it's Yogini Kala. So right now I am clearing my space, and this video is just a brief one to encourage you to think about doing that. This is the perfect time of year. This is the ideal timing for you to get rid of, to reduce accumulation in your home. And this is so important because spiritually, when we start to keep old stuff, we're literally keeping old stuff. Meaning old partners, old hurts, old emotions, things that we really should let go of, we have in physical form. We have reminders. The Percival's helping me clean. We have reminders of them. We have old objects we were given, by boyfriends. We have items that no longer serve us, things that have bad memories attached to them. So really to urge you today, just pick an area of your space. Like what I did is I moved a box into my art area, into my art studio and my office area, and I'm gonna work in there. And I've chosen to work here because the light is beautiful here. It's sunset, just really, really lovely light. And so I moved what I want to clear into that space, and then I'm going to just throw stuff out. And I'm already envisioning bags of just garbage. And you guys, I am not a hoarder. Funny enough, I've met a lot of hoarders in like my last 10 years. Leave a comment below if I just suddenly started meeting people who are like, yeah, I kind of got a lot of stuff. You can't come over. And I'm like, why? Well, I'm kind of a hoarder. And I'm like, really? They always seem really normal. You know what I mean? I just, hold on here. I wouldn't have suspected that they were hoarders. They just seemed like perfectly, I just didn't see any signs. But anyway, I'm not that. In fact, I've been called too much of a minimalist. And what it is now, though, I accumulate things, you guys, like magazines, because I'm creative and I do like vision boards and stuff. I'll save magazines. So maybe identify one grouping of things that you hold on to. I read this great book. I don't have it now, but it identified 4 types of people who hold on to clutter. And one type is the utilitarian type. It's really fascinating because it helped me understand. I have a friend who is a hoarder. Who's in my life right now. And so the one type, and you may want to see if you're this type, is like the utilitarian type. So they hold on to things not because they're using them now, okay, but they're worried they'll need them later. I mean, maybe that seems like an obvious type to you. That's not a big one that I have. Like I said, there were 4 types. That wasn't my type. But for instance, multiple screwdrivers, multiple everything, multiple tools, and it's like, well, one's gonna break and then I'll need this, but they'll save things, you guys, that are even like broken. So it's like, and it's based on a fear of not having in the future. Really, and the book interestingly recommended like have one screwdriver or like have one really sharp scissors, because they're like, if you have one of an item, you'll know where it is. So I told a friend who hoards this, and they were like, no, because, they blamed their partner that they don't put things in the right place. So you can't just have one of something. You have to have multiples. That way you can really always find it. So anyway, that is not you, goddess, okay? So choose one area that maybe you're the sentimental collector. They keep cards, they keep, drinking glasses, beer bottles, they keep things that have a memory, like, oh, that was when we were in Mexico and we had that wonderful, it was that wonderful party for so-and-so. They keep things because the memory is tied to things. That also wasn't what I was. I have a little bit of that, but that wasn't my main thing. Anyway, if I remember the 2 other types, I'll share. But so for day 12 of 21 Days of Essence, clear your space. You deserve a beautiful space. I deserve a beautiful space. And that simplicity is the first step. So even if you like a sort of more lush, lavish space, you got to get rid of what you don't want first so that you can bring in the beautiful. All right, so that's what I'm working on today. I urge you to maybe just pick a little area or pick one type of thing. If you know you have hundreds of greeting cards that you've saved, maybe dive into that, okay? Or just pick an area of your space. Mwah. Much love. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye, and see you tomorrow. part of my problem when I'm trying to clean. Here's the box I'm going to do. And he thinks it's all a game. And it makes it very hard for me to complete my cleaning project. So if you need to, lock your cat away so that you can get this done. Percival, are you helping me? No, not really. That's not true. You're actually not helping.